Hello everybody. How are you? I hope everybody is well. So what I've done ahead of time is pre-mix my resin so that you wouldn't need to wait for that mixing time. So that's already here. And as you saw from the description and the image, we're going to use Just Resin's Diamond Coat. So absolutely beautiful. And we're also going to be using Just Resin pigments as well. So hello Doris, how are you going? So we've got here Silver Halo, which looks a little bit like that. So, and then we have, this is my first time using an interference, and this is interference blue. So, and I look forward to seeing how that shows up with violet and also dark turquoise. There we go. And the titanium white, which is over here and looks like this. So, alright. So there is one step I was also trying to get done before we went live. I ran out of time and I thought it would also be of interest. So this is just regular masking tape, and so I'm going to go around the border of these canister lids. So I've also taken out the silicone seal, and so I just like those kitchen canisters with the lid. And yeah, so I have 3 of those, so I thought, why not create something absolutely beautiful on the top of them. So I'm just going to try and place this tape right on that edge. All the way around. Trying not to stick up above it, and also trying not to go below it. It's like working and concentrating really hard on getting that to the right spot. A little high there. Come round, let it overlap onto where I started, and just take it round. I don't feel the need to cut it off at that bit. And as the tape hangs down, any drips that do go over, they're going to drip down to the end of the tape and either drip off or pull at the end. So this area underneath should stay clean. Fingers crossed for that. So now, go. Angelina, how are you? Thank you for popping in. How are you going? So that was really hard with the gloves on, so I just thought it'll be a little bit quicker if I zoom through without the gloves. So once again, getting that placement and trying to follow that very edge. All right. Very good. I'm pleased to read that. That's awesome. And Kate, good morning. How are you going? Thanks so much for popping in. We're just going to do a resin feature on the top of these lids of canisters generally for the kitchen, I think, but there's no reason why they couldn't be used elsewhere. Maybe in the bathroom with brushes in them or combs. Alright. So just trailing this last bit around the edge as well and give it a good push to seal that up. Alright, that's number 2. So as I said before, I've already mixed my resin. So I am aware of that. Just giving that a hot little minute to sit there while I do this. So there we go. Alright, so while I'm on my last tape, I will just say welcome everybody. Thanks so much for popping in and joining us. And excuse me, that's a great start. May you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. Oh, look at that. That didn't stick. Well, fingers crossed this tape is strong enough to hold, because that bit certainly doesn't want to. But perhaps while we go round and overlap the tape onto that beginning section, it will help to hold it in place. But it does really need to seal against that wood. So here we go. Right. Beautiful. So just give it a nice push all the way around. Make sure that the tape underneath is hanging free. And there we go. Ta-da! Alrighty. You're settling in with your cup of coffee. That's awesome. Let's put these gloves back on because I only had them on while I was mixing, so they're not dirty and don't have pigments or anything all over them. So alright. So what's everybody got planned for their days? I know that we're about to go to bed after this over here, so what's happening out there while we sleep? What's the plans today? So first off, I'm just going to put some resin aside just in case I do use the silver halo. I really want to. I'm really excited about it, but we'll see. So I just want to make sure I've got some resin aside for that, if I definitely do choose to use it. Oh, this is horrible. I really do need some of those small cups again. Alright, so that looks about even, so that's what we're going to work with. This interference blue, it's a mica powder, so it's very fine, so you must be very careful to use all PPE possible, read all the safety instructions and everything, take care of yourself. I'm actually not wearing anything for instructional purposes. If I were doing this off camera, I have a mask and whatnot that I use, so I will be very careful with this. There you go. So also putting the lids back on straight away and just folding it into the resin, nice and slow and steady. I don't know if you can already see. Let's bring you a bit closer. Let's see how that is. Oh, you're making coffee, Doris. Nice. I always feel like I want a coffee when I'm talking to you guys. Okay, can you see a little bit of that tinge of blue coming through there? Just folding it in a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So now all those little fine little powders are mixed in through the resin. Oh my gosh, that looks divine. Let me see if you can see that tinge. Beautiful. Alright, let's get mixing with the rest of it. When using any resin, it's not just about when you're using those mica powders or anything. When you're using any resin, please follow any and all safety advice. It's very important. There we go. Alright, so this is the dark turquoise. Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing what that comes out like. I'm going to do swipes in the resin, so I can vision hints of the dark turquoise, the violet, and then the interference going over the white. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So titanium white now. Geez, that lid was a little bit stubborn. So there we go. Nice big blob of white in this amount. Put that clear stick over into the extra that we put aside in case we use that glitter. And see how beautiful these colours are. So there we go. So Doris, Kate, Angelina, do you guys do... Angelina, you've got art written in your name there. So do you do acrylic pouring, resin, alcohol? Are you a fine artist? What do you do? Doris, you have a go at everything. So you've got acrylic pouring in there, you've got resin, alcohol inks. Have you got anything that you'd like to mention that you've got an interest in that you'd also like to learn? And Kate, how about you? Are you getting into the creative world? Jeepers, I lost my words then. Or are you already in it? Could be so many things, like being creative is such a huge umbrella for all the possibilities that you could be. Like, I enjoy my acrylic pouring, I enjoy my resin, I'm exploring a little more with alcohol inks. I like doodling. I like building things with wood, getting out and making stuff, sawing it down and shaping it. So, Doris, yes, Jill of all trades, master at none. Kate, you do all of it. That's awesome. Oh, very cool. Mixed media as well. I love that. So, all right, there we go. So, titanium white. Look at that. Dark turquoise, was it? I want to get the words right. Dark turquoise, violet, and the interference blue. So just pushing the resin up against the sides of the cup, because I did notice that there were a couple of little lumps in there. So just making sure it's beautiful and smooth. Great consistency. So while making sure that we're still on the screen, right, make sure I can reach you. All right. How's that? I'm going to start with a bit of white on all of them. There we go. I do have over to the side here that has the isopropyl alcohol that I can quickly spritz my hands in between colours and whatnot. So, awesome. Okay. So just spread this out to the edge. So you can see that I'm starting on the inner circle and taking it to the edge. And then that's where I'm lifting it up or stopping. Do that on all of them. I am still partially concerned about that masking tape, but I did try a green tape recently, and it let the resin leak through. So I did try to do everything I just did earlier. So gave it great contact, pushed it down to make sure that the seal was down really well. Well, I thought so. And yeah, when it came to peeling the tape away, the resin had gotten underneath, so that was a little disappointing. Sorry, clearing away some bubbles. Oh, beautiful. Okay. All right. So with these, what I'm seeing is a nice semi-solid line of colour. Oh, got a gap in that one, that's okay. I just have a little bit more there. All right. There we go. Hi Celine, how are you going? Thanks so much for popping in. I'm sorry if I do get quiet, because in concentrating on what I'm doing, I do get a little quiet, and I'm trying to check the conversation and keep it flowing as best I can. So, Kate, I'm loving this. I have a bunch of lids and this is inspiring. Thank you so much, Kate. I really appreciate that. My goal by doing this is that you are either inspired, learn something new, or relax. And to know that that is happening is very, very pleasing. So here we go. This is the interference now. I'm going to put a line on either side. Well, that one went through it, so. And what I'm going to use for swiping tonight is some old business cards. So that's, I actually found them because I've been cleaning up a lot with all this being at home. So I found them and I thought they're really solid. They've got a slight gloss to it. So let's see. So I'm going to start using this corner and grabbing that other side and bringing that out here. Oh my gosh. I love that already. So now I'm going to go opposite, kind of like a bit of a weave, maybe, or not. So this way, this is what I mean by the weave. So this time now I'm going to take it again back to this direction. And then drag this one back over here. A little bit here, just as a little wispy. Hey, what do you think? The image where I'm reading the chat, which I haven't caught up on, sorry about that, isn't quite in focus very well. I hope it's in focus for you guys. Very beautiful. Me too, Kate. Yeah, these would be great. Absolutely. So, all right, moving on to this one. I think firstly we'll start with grabbing some of this interference blue on this side. And, oh, hang on. I know what I should have done there. Giving it a little torch. Now let's try that again. That just allows the resin to move a little bit freer and smoother. I'm loving that dark turquoise over the white and that violet. It's like just multiple shades of each colour. It's gorgeous. So come over this way a little. Right there. And then grab this. I'll go lengthways now. Oh, I like that. Let's grab this bit here. Oh, this is so cool. I've had these for quite some time. And I've been really hesitant about doing them. So now I'm just sitting here wondering, what were you so worried about? Alright, so warm up this one. So it moves smoothly during the swiping. Okay, oh, that one's beautiful. So this one, I'll bring some of that purple back over, that violet, sorry. What I'm thinking now is I not have enough room for so much colour. Perhaps on the smaller size, the lines shouldn't have been so thick of colour. But I am loving it. Alright, so they're all done. I'm struggling with this one, so I'm just going to scoop some off the table, drizzle it into there, and what I figure is if I warm it up, it's going to bring that one off this side. There we go. I feel like that suits just a little bit more. Another one there. Wow, I'm stoked. Oh, that picture is much clearer. Alright, Christmas presents. So how are you going, Celine? I don't know that I actually asked you. So, great colour choice. Thank you, Kate. The swipes are gorgeous. Thank you, Doris. I'm really stoked with how they turned out. And yeah, I do have a little bit of resin left. Dun, dun, dun. And I have... What do you think about adding some silver halo lines through this? So I know that there can be mixed thoughts on adding glitter. And I'll just spray these tiles with the isopropyl alcohol and wipe them down, and we'll use up some extra of the resin. Go for it. Yes, it would be pretty. Hi Tish, how you going? All right. There we go. All right, so that's for the extra. Those two tiles. So we just add a little bit in here. That's awesome. So also with glitters, this is a very fine glitter. Be very careful. So I'm going to shut my mouth right now. There we go. Tish, did someone say glitter? I did. It's Silver Halo from Just Resin. So I'm hoping that I put enough in there. So just folding it in. I'm not so sure I did, but we will see. I'm sure it will be beautiful. So I'm just going to try and follow a little bit of the movement in these tops. And if I don't get moving, relatively soon. The resin will start to thicken because of the time that I pre-mixed it before starting the video. But I'm sure we'll definitely be able to get those tiles done. Whoops, missed that bit. I'm just going to put the stick in it and gently drag it over that edge. Okay, I'm happy with that. So a quick torch. Okay. I have this but have not used it yet. I'm happy to see. Awesome! That's great, Kate. We've got Kathleen. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So let's just have a close-up and then I'm going to shove them off to the side so we can utilise what we've got left. So really quickly, how about that? Let's see if this light gives it an extra sheen. Is that better? Would you prefer that light stays on? I think on one of the tiles I'd like to try and see about swiping with the glitter in there as well. So the colours, the reactions, oh, beautiful. Alright, let's see what we can do with this leftover resin. So for the moment, I'm just going to pop these back here. It's like whoop. Go. That one there. I have 2 cups sitting here that I can rest these on. Okay. So let's see how much more time we've got. So I think with this one it's going to be a lot of drizzle it around, heat it up, spread it around and see what happens, and then add to one of them at least just to test it out, add that glitter and see about swiping it. So there we go. Alright. So if you're enjoying the video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Leave me a comment below on what you think about creating your own decor for your kitchen or bathroom or wherever you would use these type of canisters. And share it with others who might also appreciate it or find inspiration. So as you can see, it is very, very random. Put this on. So this is the interference blue. Wow, look at that go. Right. I'll just heat that up. Torch out some bubbles all at the same time. Now just make sure that it goes all the way to the edges. It's thickening up. Drag it out, push it out, push it out. Looks like we might be a little bit too late. I mixed it before the video because I was trying to save that little bit of extra time. So maybe that's just not ideal. Yep. Look at that. Let's see if we can heat it and settle it down, because that would still be pretty amazing. Right. Squirt. I'm sorry if that really wobbles the table. That's not my intention. And now you need to add glitter to something. It's careful, it's a bit of an addiction. So, very pretty, Kathleen. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had a total blank. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to use the heat gun. So this might be a little bit noisy. Alright, I just tried to keep it on low so that it won't blast your ears, but it looks like it's getting very beyond that time. And let's see if we've still got enough movement to add Of course we do. Whoever doubted that there wasn't time to add some glitter? Not me. Not me. Alright. There we go. So I did say that I was going to test the swiping capabilities of the glitter, but because it's getting to that time where it's getting too thick, it started curing, I don't want to try and drag anything over the top. So next time I get the chance, I will try that for sure. So there we go. They look a little bit pretty. Oh, hang on. I might actually just remove my gloves because now we're going to sign off. I'll give you a close-up and we'll sign off and wish everybody a good night. Well, good day. So let's have a look. It did get a little bit tricky, but I think we still got some nice coloured tiles. And I can't wait to actually pick them up and hold them and shift them in the light to see that interference blue. So, alright, let's just see if we can get one last look. 1, 2, one more. There it is. 3. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. So there we have it. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope you like these. And there we go. Thank you, everybody. Take care out there. And be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.